Hey guys, welcome to my garage. Today I have a fun little project that I'm going to be working on. It is a Squier Standard Stratocaster. My brother scored it off of a friend of his who was about to give it to Goodwill, and of course the best will is giving it to me so I can play it. Now this is a Standard Series Stratocaster. I don't know what year it is. I suppose I could look that up, but it really doesn't matter either way. Standard is kind of one of their higher end Squier Strats. It's a bit higher than what you'd get from an affinity, and that is actually the Strat that I have, is an affinity Strat. So I'm pretty excited. It's an upgrade from what I have. Now this guitar is not quite finished. It looks like, and I haven't looked through everything yet, but from the sounds of it, it was not completed all the way. The person who bought it just kind of ran out of time and didn't finish it. But I'm looking at it, and it looks like it's got pretty much everything here. We've got a pocket full of some things. We've got our output jack right there and some screws. Okay, and a trim cover, and then there's the keys for this this case. A pretty nice case it came in too. I'm pretty excited about that. It's got a tremolo arm, but it looks like whoever used this before decided to block off the tremolo completely, which is a crying shame, because it can be fun to use the tremolo. I don't use the tremolo a ton in my music, but I always like to have more possibilities. So this pick guard, let's pull it off right here and take a look at the electronics in here. They look pretty clean. I'll show you what we've got in here. We've got 3 ceramic single coil pickups. I might, and I'm probably very probably going to replace these pickups at some point. I want to see how they sound though, so I'm going to wire this up like this. And looking at the guitar itself, we've got some upgrades in the bridge, and then we've got a tusk nut. So in a second here, I am going to start working on wiring this together, which should be pretty easy since we've got everything right here. Okay. So first things first, let's just start soldering things together. We've got to solder the ground to the spring claw, and then we're going to solder the jack on. I am not a professional luthier. I am just a guitarist, an amateur guitarist at that. But I like to dink around. If you don't like it to dink around with your instruments, you don't have to. Some people, if they watched me work on a guitar, would probably look and be like, oh my goodness, what are you doing to your guitar? Which is fine. You can think that. It's not your guitar, so you can be worried about it if you want, but I'm still going to do it. One thing that I'd always do if you're working on your jack right here is make sure and tighten it down. So one of the things that drives me the most crazy with a guitar is when the jack is loose. So just take it, hand tighten it, and then if you can get a nice wrench on there, it'll save you a headache later on. So that's what I'm going to do right now.
Well, my girl, she's got it going on, oh yeah. She's got everything that I need, but she is running and I can't keep up. I hope she don't forget about me. Sail a but she's so busy saving the whole world, putting out so many fires. Save a little love, save a little love, save a little loving for me. Save a little love, save a little love, save a little loving for me. Yeah, we've all got things to do, and we've all got places to be. I don't wanna be just a name on your list, baby. Save a little loving for me. Save a little love, save a little love, save a little loving for me. Save a little love, save a little love, save a little loving for me. Save a little love, save a little love, save a little loving for me.
Alright, so here's the finished guitar. Well, it's finished for right now. I absolutely know I'm going to be upgrading some things on it. We're going to do some side-by-side comparisons with the tones that you get from these pickups, which I will tell you, after listening to the guitar, I'm pretty certain that they were jacked off of probably a bullet Strat. I don't know why they the pickups from bullet Strat ended up on this one. The bullets are much cheaper and these sounds are much weaker, so you can look for that. And I'm going to compare it to my affinity Stratocaster. So this is my main player guitar, and in it I've got some Wilkinson pickups. They're still ceramic, so it's comparable, but they are Wilkinson ceramics, so they're a lot higher quality. Okay, so we're going to do clean. We're going to go from top down. I'm going to use the Joyo American, set with the voice straight in the middle and drive pretty much all the way down. All right, there. So I think the difference between those two was quite obvious. I think that the affinity with the Wilkinson pickups has quite a bit more dynamic in its sound. They are hotter. They can push the drive a little bit better. The ones that come in this, I get the feeling that they may be from a Bullet Strat, and may have been swapped out, because I don't think these pickups are what would originally have come in a standard. They're just quite low output. They sound okay, but once you match them up against something that is a little bit upgraded, and Wilkinson, I'm going to tell you this, here's my plug for Wilkinson parts. They are cheap. This set right here only cost me about $30, and they got the sound that you heard out of them. And so, if a $30 set of pickups can beat out the sound of these ones on a guitar that this one would have started out much more than my Affinity would have started, that means that these have to be replaced with something that's a little bit cheaper. So, with that being said, my red guitar won that battle. Alright guys, thanks for watching Dinking Around with Guitars with Jake. If you want to see the continuation of this project, see what happens with this guitar, stay subscribed to my channel, and you will see a new update coming down the line. I don't know what's going to happen. It may be a week or two, but we are going to get this guitar up into fighting performance. So, till next time, this has been Jake Tacher Music. Stay classy, interweb.